Hello, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon, here back with more Fate Grand Order, where today we're going to be once again delving deep into the Samurai Remnant event, because it's a long one. Like, a really, really long one. I still have like a week to do it, but I'm still a few sections off, so I figured, you know, try and get as much done, and if I don't get it done by today, I'll finish it off on Monday. But if you are watching this on the YouTube, it won't be a Monday when it comes out. I don't know when it'll come out. I haven't scheduled it yet, but be sure to drop this video a like, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel, it helps out me and lets you know when new vids come out, and if you want to catch me live, you can check the description where there are links to the Twitch and Discord where you can follow or join to get those notifications. Without further delay though, we can begin. Hello Exilion Flarex, welcome to stream, how be things? So, in between streams, actually, this happened at the end of last stream when I got Iori to the final ascension. We got the class score mission here for an extra 100 Sands of Starlight. I'm one interlude off from getting 10 quartz. Oh, that could be a roll. Actually, no, it's not a roll, but still, it could be. Actually, advanced quest. We did get some new ones, so I'm just looking at this randomly because I gotta decide what I'm going to do eventually. And then go to this. Wow, I'm kind of low on embers. I'll claim that, just because it's sitting there, you know. May as well. And general login stuff. Get the madness remnant, and alright. That's kind of all that's in the box. We can go to the event itself now and claim stuff from the shop because there is some missions done. 5 Oni servants gets us 5 poisonous needles, and of course it unlocks 10. Of course it unlocks 10. Why wouldn't it? And then there is 100 undead, gets us 5 TOB, and unlocks 130 undead, of course. And we can't do that one either. So I'm just curious. So this mission here is going to be probably completing the whole main story. The others, it's hard to really say. Good lord, there's a lot more locked missions than I thought. But for the ones I've got available, Udon drops, undead enemies, divine servants, and Oni servants. So maybe I'll get some of them through these various decisive battles. I guess we'll find out. Hey Janice, welcome to stream. Happy things. So we're gonna go to Spirit Font Conflict Con-Eg. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but that's beside the point. So, go back to this squad. Are you on 5 yet, Takaru? No, you're not. Okay. And we're just gonna start. Nothing to it but to do it. I'm really worried that I'm gonna struggle when it comes to farming the 5-star currency from this event. I'm really worried about that, but I mean, I guess a positive if I don't get 5-star currency CEs is that I can just run bond CEs. Yeah, that's a positive. 9 enemies. Okay. I think I can get away with a Cammy turn 1 blast. Cammy, be strong. Cammy smash. Oh, good stretch. I don't know if this... I forgot I needed to work on the soundboard. I've just been so absorbed in my school stuff that... Oh, I completely missed that. Corpse Eater was there. But I've kind of been just more focused on my school stuff, so I've not worked on the soundboard at all. It's definitely something I've got to work on, though, because I want it to work. I like having the whole soundboard available, but it's not been for a while now. It's just something to push further on down the queue. Suited, nearly old event gotcha ones, only got 1 5-star and no 4-star. So I should also... I mean, it's not really vital to MLB the 3 and 4 stars right now, I guess. It's something I can do after stream, if I can remember. Okay, those were indeed undead enemies. Woo! Undead! Kill the undead! The only good undead is a dead undead? I don't know. 3 stakes of the Wailing Knight, and it turns blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Digression, a flash of light. And we'll just bring a cast along. But yeah. Just been busy with school stuff. Too busy to work on figuring out the soundboard. That and I've been compressing. Oh yeah, I forgot the damage CE. I probably could have... You know, I can probably get away with doing that at this point, because Kama does have just the 4-star CE on her, so... No, she... Is that the 4 or 3-star? I don't remember. See, I could probably get away with doing that. Thank you for telling me. I will do that after this node. It'll probably speed things up a little bit, at least. A little bit. But hey, after stream last night, I did like 2 runs of the new node, and then I turned FGO off for the night. And when I got on this morning, I literally just did my ordeal call stuff. So I've got only, see, I'm about to go into week 7, and it needs to be turned in by the end of week 9, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the end of week 9 and not the week before. Yeah, it's got to be the week before. So I've got like 2 or 3 weeks to get this whole website thing completed, and I figured out, I'm talking technical side of things now, I figured out that I was going about things the wrong way, because initially when I was told, oh, I've got to make a website, okay, I'm gonna try and go as all out with this as I can, and I even went so far as to start designing a database for my website that I need to make. Only, it just occurred to me, like, over the weekend that I've had to install how much shit on my computer in order to make a workable database. I'm just being given, like, a web page where I just drag and drop folders to make it work. I'm not going to be able to install all this stuff on an actual, like, school server. So I went through all that trouble for nothing. So I've been pretty much just trying to backtrack and undo, of course, invincibility. 5 invincibility. Lovely, lovely stuff. I've been essentially just trying to backtrack and undo for the past few days all the database work. Which, I mean, I am pretty much done with the database work, but because the whole course that this capstone is a project management course, yes, the end does mean that. Because it is a project management course, I took this from a very project managing standpoint, where you don't move on to the next step until you've completed the previous step. And because of that, I've got the skeleton for every web page on my website made. But that's it. I've not worked on any of the other features, because I've been just, like, laser focusing in on getting this database thing working properly, only for, in the end, it's not gonna matter anyways. I gotta walk it all back. So I had to I've been spending hours just, yes, tell me. I've been spending hours dismantling my own code just so that it would work when I don't have database structure to support it. And then I had to look up how to make it so it stores things locally on the website itself, which thankfully was not as bad, but still, it was annoying. And I mean, I'm gonna still keep the work that I did for creating the actual databases, you know, because did I just get mass stunned? I just got mass stunned. Woo! But I'm gonna keep that data just because if the professor decides that they wanna, you know, see that I did try to do a proper database, I'll have the receipts to show. But other than that, I mean, that's also kind of just been taking away from writing time. I've been doing my best. I've got like an additional 2k words into the chapter since yesterday. So we're making good progress on the chapter, but it just is. I'm being pulled in many different directions, you know? But I'm not bitten off more than I can chew. Like I said, I've got like 2 to 3 weeks to finish this website. And I'm gonna friggin' do it. Also, why am I just That's the second time I've been randomly getting stuns. Oh, no, wait, no. Second time because that's the second time I ran through all the defense ups. I even commented on that last time. And I... Tells you how fried my brain is that something that happened last time that I even commented on, I commented the exact same way this time. And there's a bit of story with this one. These things just don't want to give up. They're really big too. Is that because of all the magical energy coming from Edo Castle? Now there's even more of them. I don't know how much more we can handle. What do you think, Soul? Do we fall back for now? Big monsters, big weapons, big thumbs up. Bigger is usually better. Nothing like a big challenge to this adventure to get this adventurer's heart pounding. Adventurer. I don't. They gotta be enthusiastic. I mean, I was thinking initially maybe like Bunyan because of the whole big and big. You know, Bunyan likes to take out big trees and stuff, but I don't know. Guess I'll find out. I never would have guessed! I never would have guessed. Odysseus. What the? Allow me to throw in my own wild card. Come, my wooden horse. Right. Wooden. Wooden horse that turns into a mecha. Gotta love fate. A wooden horse? Oh, what a spectacularly large machine. Sadly, I just had a thought. That thing could go toe-to-toe with a giant monster rider summoned. You're really worked up about this, aren't you, Gramps? Odysseus. Odysseus? Why does that name sound familiar? Alright, Circe the Rogue Caster used to talk about you. Oh, has she visited this island too? Then perhaps that connection is why I was summoned here. Yep, that literally just was said. Okay. Why did his helmet coming off also need... Odysseus, you're not a female servant. You don't need a boob window. I'm sorry, but... Odysseus, you're not a chick. The boob window doesn't work. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Odysseus, a rogue rider tied to this land. And I'm Soul. I see great strength in your eyes. Your journey thus far must have been long and arduous. Trust me, I can tell. Odysseus, where? No need to tell me. You're here for that, yes? Yes. A sad, ominous wind blows about this place. Sad? The singularity is a prison. There's a soul trapped here, caught in a karmic cycle, repeating their sins with no escape or end. Are you talking about Chimon? Soul, it's up to you to set them free. You need allies in battle, yes? Then I will once again ride out on my wooden horse. I can at least attend to the riffraff for you. Now then, away! I guess. That guy really came and went like the wind, didn't he? So cool, so cool. I think Gramps might be broken. I mean, fair enough. Two crowns of silvery light. And another one turns blue dabba-dee-dabba-die. So we're gonna get all of them but Kanda, and that's where Yui resided, was it not? Let's go far out. Spirit Font Conflict. Oh wait, no. Not yet. Yes, I caught it before I did it. CEs. Show me the event. And... why is the one I read not labeled as old? Okay, I'm gonna label the first one in position as the new one. or as the original. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's MLB that CE. Woo! And since we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we'll just, since, again, we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Lots of CEs and freeing up some room for me. So that in the background is Lady Dorothea, right? Interesting. Alright, so now in Todoroki. Excuse me. Now. No, I want to. Fine, do that way. I can't actually have one of those equipped anymore. Darn. Oh well. Excuse me. Let's go, Kama. Honestly, while this event is fun, it also takes up a lot of my spare AP, and I'm looking forward to when it's done so that way I can run AP or bond farming nodes in. Honestly, I am wondering if I need to branch out, because as it currently stands, the bond farming node I run is Oxford, and that is good for, I think, bells, at least. But as was observed, I am starting to run low on some of the other nodes, so, or some of the other mats, so I need to look to see if there's a good bond node with bones or something. Damn. That's a lot of damage. I can see now why you were yelling at me to use the damage CE. Holy cow. Let's see those numbers again. It's not going to be as big of a number, but still. Damn, 1.2 million. Split among 6, that is 200k per, but still, damn. A little less that time, but it's fine. Kami smack. I love it when Kama does a lot of damage. I love it with any of the waifus do a lot of damage. 3 scales of fantasy. Spirit conflict, Akasaka. Just stay on this, on the caster, so I don't have to keep switching to get to a cast. Little to no bond, yeah. I kind of, as much as I'm getting low on some mats, the bond is what I need most, because a lot of my future quartz is kind of locked behind bond, you know? Bond, interludes, and rank ups. Because I am only 1 interlude away from hitting one of the 30, or was it 10? I'm 1 interlude away from hitting one of the big milestones. So I do kind of need to. I'm hoping that I can get through most, if not all, of the story today, so that way, come Monday's stream of FGO, I can just, you know, run an interlude. Oh, look at that, I've got quartz. Time to do a roll for the. At that point, I won't even need the 5-star CE, probably, but still, you know. It is more of a, like, I'm still debating if I should be going as hard on this banner as I am. Because I have gone really hard on it. And while she is seeming quite evil, I do like Ushigo's design. So I kind of want to try and go for her. Oh, I didn't even have Hollow Evil after. I do kind of want to go for her somewhat hard, but I don't know what the future holds outside of summer, which I need to save for. Summer/anniversary, you know? Again, though, I mean, who knows, maybe I'll have a job by that point, at which point I can start pumping disposable income into FGO again. You know? Maybe. Hopefully. Fun for Takeru. I mean, again, like, money is just money. Because, I mean, when I'm out of school, I am going to start, You do like Ushigozen's Dime Future Service comes before summer comes is my priority. That's fair. Oh, wait, Edo Castle's completely shrouded. I completely missed that. Duh. But, I mean... I just gotta think, like... I'm pretty sure you get a ticket every week. So every week is a ticket, as well as enough courts to do a summons. So, presuming July, that's 6 months. So let's assume let's just assume 180 days. Divide that by 7. So that's like what? 20 some odd tickets, and like not a lot as far as the courts, but I'll get more courts, right? I don't know. Tax returns are also going to be soon too, but I do have to balance future income. Yeah, 26 weeks. Yeah. 26 weeks with 26 tickets, and then 26 times 3 equals out to 78. So 78 courts, 26 tickets. I'm presumably going to get more interludes done before then. 50-day milestones, too. I don't know how close I am to one of those. Anniversary always tends to give a decent bit of quartz. So anniversary quartz is something to consider. I mean... there is decent odds that I'm going to have a little bit of quartz enough to roll until possible. Please don't be pity for me, for Reshkickle. I pray it doesn't take me till pity to get her again, because I am going to need to save for summer, because I do need summer Achan. But I mean, there is also to consider 30 quartz for every Bond 11 servant as well. I get like 12k at minimum just running the Ordeal Call nodes per day. So 26 weeks, 26 times 7, that is 186. So 186 times 12k. I mean, 6 times 12. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's like 2 million-ish Bond. So that's at the very least all 4 of the waifus at Bond 11, plus probably normal Aresh and anybody else. So, I mean, that's likely going to be at least another, what? Okay, so one of the commas isn't there. It's going to be at least another 150 Saint Quartz, maybe even more if I, if I start working Bond 12s. In fact, that should be more. So, I mean, that's more quartz just from running the Ordeal Call thing. Plus, any teapots would definitely increase the speed of that. I'm just talking myself into rolling on this Ushigozen banner, I'm realizing. I'm really talking myself into it at this point. But is that a bad thing? I don't think it is. I don't like knowing much about the future, but this is something I do want to know. Can anybody tell me when Ushigozen's next banner is? That will be the determining factor. I'm seeing lower damage numbers compared to that first one where I did 2 million points of damage. Still good damage, but still good. Thank you, Janice, thank you. Good job, Kama. So that's all of those cleared, so that should unlock the final arrow, or the next battle. Hey, 130 undeads as well. Nice. Very nice. Excuse me. 3 eternal icicles. And the Edo Castle's defenses hath been weakened. Before we head into Edo Castle, we're gonna claim the 130 undeads. Woo, 75 missions done total. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Act 10. Good gracious, that's a lot of arrows. Chimon from Hell, Flames of Vengeance. We broke through Chimon's bounded field. Now make way for Edo Castle. That's odd. Excuse me. What is Iori? Shosetsu hasn't made a move in a while. Oh, now that you mention it. You're right. Chimon should be as big of a problem for Shosetsu as for us. It is odd that she'd be so quiet about it. Maybe she's waiting for it time to act, or maybe something happened to her. Either way, we'll just have to keep moving. We need to make it to the center of the magical energy vortex, Edo Castle's keep. Don't worry about the gate, just focus on getting inside the castle. Ghosts! It's an ambush. Those guards must be Chimon's. Don't stop now, we'll carve a path right through them. Sure, that sounds easy enough. It's not like they're gonna be break bar with evasions or anything like that, right, game? You wouldn't do that to me, right? Takaru is very close to Bond 5. So when he is Bond 5, that is all new servants currently, or that's all servants back to Bond 5, so I can sub him out for... honestly, probably Aresh. Thinking about it. Oh gosh, 18 enemies. This might be a little bit of a battle. So, I can get Kama up to NP naturally. Against 6 enemies, she tends to full restore. Actually, that right there might be enough. 3 blasts should theoretically be enough. Go, Kama, go. Go, Kama, go. Go, Kama, go. I do wish the enemy loading in animation was a little faster, especially with these 6 node things. But he's what it is. Good gracious, I am pretty burned. I thought Kama was immune to burn, so... it makes sense from a lore standpoint for her to be, but maybe I'm just delusional. Yeah, we'll save that just in case. Ushi does appear in the GSSR banner this year on New Year's 2027 Avenger banner and 2 other Avenger banners next year. So this year's GSSR. So the issue with that is GSSR is always a crap shot because I have no idea what I'm going to end up rolling on the GSSR, you know? It all depends on what the various... yeah. Any GSSR I would not count as a dedicated banner. But Avenger-specific banners, huh? I mean... I feel like I've got... I think the only other Avenger I'm missing is maybe Gorgon? I actually need to check that. I feel like I know I've got every single Foreigner class servant. But I feel like when it comes to Avengers, it might just be Gorgon that I'm missing. I'm actually going to check that when this node is done. Now my mind is peaked. Oh, that was easy. My room. Material servant, spirit origin list. Sort by... So show me just the foreigners. So, there is no uncontracted foreigners. I was right about that. Show me all the Avengers. Okay, my bad. There is a few. So I'm missing Gorgon, Ishtarin, and Demon King Nobu. So I am missing 4 Avengers, which isn't that bad, all things considered. And they are all Avengers that I kind of want, so... An Avengers, but it's next year. So then the odds of getting her are lower still. Ugh. I'm just curious now. So why did I click Beast? I don't know, but show me Pretender. So Pretender is just Proto Merlin. I'm missing Super Bunyan, Doman, and Kirei for alter egos. Missing no Moon Cancers. We've already gone over Avengers. Missing 5 rulers. No shielders are missing. I love that that's an option. Berserker, missing a fair bit. I'm only missing... Oh no, I was about to say I'm only missing 5-star Berserkers, but no, I see Kashin Koji there. I'm doing pretty damn good on Assassins. Pretty damn good. I think Assassin might be the best of the standard classes for me. Yeah, Assassin is the best of the standard classes for me. Nice. Alright. Now that that digression is done, we're going to get back to Edo Castle for a no-battle node. But... Decisions. I am feeling strangely tempted still. Someone made it through the gate. Is it Chaldea? Probably. Goddamn pains in the ass. Well, no matter. Come on, we're going to the keep. Hey, this is the castle Muramasa split in twain. The corruption's already overflowing. What a joke. The waxing moon was already a pale imitation of the Holy Grail. This just takes that one step further. There's no chance of the ritual working like this. And yet, the disaster this creates will be far greater than the original waxing moon. I don't like this. It's pissing me off. Those are freaking creepy. We have company. This is hell. It has to be. The ritual's still going even though everything else has ended. This whole world keeps going after everything else stopped. What would you call that, if not hell? And yet you bitches... What do you think you're doing? You're already in hell. Quit living in the goddamn past. Yeah, those are creepy. They just keep coming. Let me. I'll burn them all away. Do it. Turn them all to ash. Not really turning them all to ash if you're smacking them with weapons. That took way longer than it should have. It won't be long before Chaldea catches up. We're gonna stop them here, Lancer. If Chaldea's coming this way, then Miyamoto Iori will be with them. That bastard's got no right to still be wandering around my hell, especially with that stupid do-gooder act. He makes me sick. Fine then. Before we finish bringing about hell, we're gonna expose him for who he really is once and for all. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound ominous, and surely that won't cause any strife or anything, right? Right? Can't believe I'm actually about to enter Edo Castle. Never figured a Ronin like me would so much as set foot in this place. This is some serious corruption. It's overflowing from the waxing moon onto everything around us. Did Chimon already acquire the waxing moon? To bring the waxing moon down from the sky, you need a vessel, a heroic spirit soul you can use to contain its magical energy. And as far as I can tell, the only one here with such a vessel is Shosetsu. Maybe this has something to do with why we haven't seen her recently. I wonder if he killed her and stole the vessel. Good question. We'll just have to ask Chimon about that ourselves. How about it, Chimon? A vessel for the waxing moon. Really, you still haven't figured it out. To think you've actually been fighting seriously over this ritual. I can't believe it. What a joke. Yeah, I did see the announcement for that. That's not really going to have too much of an impact on me, though, so... Is everyone at Chaldea this stupid, or is it just you? Hey! I'm not stupid. Are you going to take that from him, Master of Chaldea? We have basically no data on the singularity, though. What do you know, Chimon? Oh, is there? I didn't actually check the article. Who are the rank-up quests for? Me? I got a better question for you. How do you not know? Did someone curse you? Maybe scramble what little brains you got until they were mush? Is that why my memories are so fuzzy? What reason would anyone have to do that, though? How the hell should I know? That's your problem. The waxing moon overflows with corruption. Now I'm gonna use it to open the gates to hell. My hell. And none of you, not Miyamoto, Yui Shosetsu, or Chaldea, get to do what you want in my hell. Countless sins will open the path. Come, we will show you the way to hell. I don't know what you've got against me, and I've got no way of finding out. But if the time for words is over, then I'll just let my swords do the talking. Santa Salter and Janta. Praise be the long Janta, the great unifier, she who brought us all back to zero, she who truly showed us that we were all equals. Praise be to long Janta. Praise be to long Janta. So when is the rank-up quest coming out, then? Oh, shit. I want to shoulder those who fall into darkness. That is my current role. I should not... I forgot to not pop this up here, but... I also... Okay, this is... This... I mean, it might not be too bad. It really might not be as bad as I'm worried. Let's see how good of a job Cammy does here. More castles, and then... Good, that's what I was hoping to see. High crit rates from Cammy. The charm is active. This should get us to another NP right off the bat. Good, good, good. There we go. Whew. That's what I was worried about. Both are NP rank ups, and it should be out tomorrow. Okay. I still have the rank up quest that I previously unlocked to do. Excuse me. Doesn't seem like it's enough burning. Debuff resist down? How dare you debuff resist down me? Excuse me. Okay, so... I mean, that's gonna be 3 more rank ups. Each rank up is 2 quartz, because every 10 rank up is 10 quartz, so if you do 10 rank ups, you technically get a full roll out of it all. So close to another NP there, but luckily I still have Kama's 3rd skill, so I'm good. Although, that's only gonna get me so far. Reduce everything to dust. Okay, they're in the way, everything is. Oh! Screw you, Chimon! Screw you, Chimon. Okay, I see how it is. Wanted to play dirty, huh? Getting rid of all my attack buffs. So it is interesting, though, that there was no NP there. Like, I know this is not Shelter, and it's not normal Jean, but it is interesting that they did not give her a unique NP as sort of like a hint of a possible future Jean variant, you know? Heck, I mean, speaking of Janta, she's a little bit too emo-esque, but I could maybe see Janta growing up into Lancer Jeanne d'Arc, you know? That could be a logical way to take things. Just saying. This is a Lancer Jeanne d'Arc that looks altered. Can you stop burning Kama? Doesn't she burn enough, man? Doesn't Kama burn enough? In fact, I'm almost positive. Isn't Kama supposed to have, like, burn immune or something? I've got you now. We can do this. Where do you think you're going, Miyamoto Iori? Damn it, Shimon. Burn. Iori? I'll be right there. Worry not, worry not. Now, Lancer, use your noble phantasm. You may have evaded my spear, but this close to hell you will never evade this. Tristesse de la Virge. I'm butchering the French language. J6, please don't murk me. I'm looking what this means up, though. French to English. Because I wish to know this word. These words. And the pronunciation. That too. That's a good point. I should probably have the pronunciation, speak it loud as well. Sadness. Sadness of the Virgin. That is a very... Oh, okay, I switched the I and the E, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Sorrow of the Virgin. That's... I mean... I can see why it would be called that. But at the same time...
Tristesse de la Vierge.
There's the pronunciation. At the same time, that's just a really weird NP name. That's like Maeve levels of weird with her chariot. What is this? It's a curse, Saber. You got dead souls haunting you. I could make a joke here. I could really make a joke here about how this Jean is somehow summoning all the souls of the dead virgins to attack a guy that had a wife. I could make the joke, but I'm not going to. This is a Spear of Sorrow. It concentrates all the death and resentment, flooding a battlefield into a single attack. Yeah, sure, Jean. Sure. That's what, this spear does. Sure it does. And since this is hell, where there's that much more death and resentment than one could ever hope to find on the surface. You'll pay for that. Who do I go after first? Shimon or Jean? Don't worry about me, Soul. I'll defeat Shimon. You and Saber focus on Lancer. You really think you can take me on so easily? Rage and blow. Wind stance. Bring it on, Shimon. Miyamoto Iori! Yes, let's end this. Prepare to die. Can you still fight, Saber? Soul? Of course we can, Gramps. She might have taken me by surprise, but it's nothing I can't handle. Time to settle this, Jean. This is for firing the big sister beam at me so often. Iori must be a starting member. Sure, I'll use my Iori. Gotta love how it gave me the choice here. I do wonder who the mysterious one is. I mean, it's a 5-star at least. They get a 4% bonus to the fight, to the bond and everything. I'm not gonna try and figure out. We're just gonna see. We will just see. Gotcha. Now, void stance. Damn it. That wasn't deep enough. Who are you? What do you mean? Miyamoto Iori. As humans go, you've always been on the knowledgeable side. Deep down, you're an Oni, a demon, a vicious monster clothed as a good Samaritan. You really don't like me, do you? But I don't see a trace of that in you now. What happened? At first, I thought you were just afraid, but now I wonder where you went. The way you are now, I'd even take the Chaldea kid over you. I have no idea what you're talking about. And yeah, Chimon, no, I don't swing that way. Are you really Miyamoto Iori? You're revolting. I was ready to expose you as the monster you are, but you turned out to be even emptier inside than out. I couldn't care less about you now, except that you still disgust me. Out of my way. Now. Are you done? I told you my swords will be doing the rest of the talking from here. Now shut up and come at me. Die. What the? Another revolting person showed up. I was already sick of your face, but now I'm really getting fed up with it. Yui Shosetsu. Yui! She's alive! Shosetsu. So she was waiting for a chance to make a move. I have no idea why you called down such a calamity when you don't even have a vessel for the waxing moon. But whatever it is you're up to, it ends here, Chimon. You don't get it either, do you? That's just pathetic. Looks like I'm the only one here who's still in their right mind. Is that what you call this? That's a joke, Lord Chimon. It's not funny. It seems the hell of Shambara has driven you to madness. I still can't hold a candle to you there. Go on, then. If you think you can stop me, you're welcome to try. There's nowhere to run, Chimon. Who's running? How many times do I gotta tell you? This is hell. He just threw himself into the corruption. I'll transform my very body into a curse. I will incinerate everything within this singularity. Kinda like the music. Oh, that's cool. He merged with the corruption. Lord Iori, Lord Shimon must be stopped. Will you help me? Alright, let's team up, just for now. We're going to defeat Shimon and stop the corruption. Let's go, Shosetsu. Awesome. I'm glad for event reruns, because they're nice and chill. The Selfless Liberator. The Avenger of Flames. Without further ado, begin. Oh, this is bringing back memories. That right there was memories. Oh. That brings back Shimosa. Or whatever it was. That was good. I'll not let you do as you please. NT Strength boost in. And yet he's unable to use Crimson. I guess makes sense. Gramps isn't with him right now. Yeah, I'll do it. Shimosa and Hienkyo. I forgot it was in Hienkyo. Did it not also happen during the Vegas summer? You know, with all the heroic spirit sword battle things. I'm pretty sure it happened during Vegas. Nicely done, Iori. Nicely done. Do not go smashing. I'll take care of the... Oh, thank you, Yui. I was actually kind of wondering how I was going to deal with that. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't use these skills before. Go, Iori, go! Kick Shimon's butt! I like how it's all pretty much just Iori hammering in. And Yui's just alpha in support. It did happen during Vegas Summer, nice. Everything but Arc's resistance up. Interesting. 15k from his own burn. Do it, Iori. Finish this. Maybe. Nice. That was easy. Very, very easy. And a no battle node as the end of Act 10. We are getting close to the end. 11, 12, 13, 14, 4 more nodes to go after this. It's over, Chimon. I don't think he thinks it's over. Or maybe he does. Lord Chimon. Oh, the corruption covering Edo Castle is gone. Master. It seems Chimon has been defeated. What will you do now that this battle's been decided, Lancer? Rider. Ushi goes in. Be warned, Chaldea. This singularity is a trap for you. The Waxing Moon ritual is merely a means to an end. You are the only one who can end this ritual. Remember that. 16? No! Well, you said it's 14 sections plus the prologue and epilogue, right? Where do you think you're going, Lancer? Shall I go after her, my liege? Never mind her. Her master, Shimon, is gone. She'll follow suit soon enough. You and I are the only ones left now, Master of Chaldea. Yui Shosetsu, and Iori is with you too. See, you two defeated Shimon. What's the meaning of this, Iori? We joined forces temporarily, just to take Chimon down. So what now, Shosetsu? Do we settle things between us as well? No, not just yet. Master of Chaldea, Miyamoto Iori. You must have captured enough spirit fonts to stand on even ground with me by now. And so there's no further need for petty tricks. Let us settle our differences fair and square. Yeah, that's the creepiest looking grail I've ever seen. It's the Waxing Moon's vessel. I see, so you did have it, Shosetsu. I challenge all of you to a duel for the ownership of the Waxing Moon vessel. Well, it's a good thing I've got my Yu-Gi-Oh cards behind me. It's a good thing I got my Yu-Gi-Oh cards behind me. I've got... I mean, I don't know how many of the cards in the decks are banned, but I think I should do a good job. I challenge you all to a duel for the ownership of the Waxy Moon's vessel. 16 excluding... No! My leash. Not a word, Rider. This is something I need to do. I must sever this bond or I'll never be able to move forward. Yui. What do you think, Iori? Takeru? Of course. If she's proposing a fair fight, I'm happy to accept. Me too. I'm not one to run or hide. Thank you. Let us hold this duel tomorrow night. As to the location, I can think of no better place to settle this than the same place the last Waxy Moon Ritual's outcome was decided. Sensoji. No. Five. Oh no. How many kings? I have to kill 2 more kings. So I gotta run this node twice at least. Excuse me. Good note for the silver. Silver is the material I need the least of, funnily enough. I feel like I might be... I'm gonna just test, see how this goes. If it's all 6 enemy nodes, then that'd be nice. I mean, considering you went through gold and silver nodes, I think, or gold and bronze currency nodes, I think the silver node was the only one left, so, I mean, you probably didn't even need to check. Though I am seeing, I think that's the 5-star currency as well, which is good. Ah, annoying that it's not. But let's do this just to be safe. PNP, damage boost, you know? I mean, this is looking like it could be a 3-turn node, which is nice, because... Actually, to be fair, a lot of the nodes might become 3 turns now that I have Cammy with her... with the damage CE. That's something I do need to consider. Gil! Young King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. Let's see how Cammy does. I feel like we're going to be able to 3-turn this, and maybe other nodes, which is something I've been struggling on, just because, again, I have not been using the MLB of the CE. Excuse me. But hopefully that changes. So this is, in fact, got the gold currency. Alright. Hey, we completed all the master missions this week. Woo! So I just need to run this one more time, at least. And maybe get multiple missions done, it seems. 1 golden fruit. Castoria. Section 11 is primarily story, and Section 12 is only 1 arrow. Well, that's good. That is good. Those story nodes can tend to take a little bit of time, depending on if I get distracted and go off a tangent. Man, I do need to get my mop chopped again, though. It's only been 2 months since I last got my haircut, and normally I can go for 3, but my last haircut, it was not as quality as I'm used to getting. So, but the thing is, it's like bitterly cold right now where I am. With the wind chill, it's like colder than Alaska, which is bad. Frostbite within like half an hour if you go outside and have any skin exposed. So I mean, like, I don't know if I want to trim down this winter coat on top of my head. It's a hat for me, you know? It's kind of just like, do I want to risk getting it trimmed, or should I hold out for another week or so and hope this cold weather blows over? I just don't know. It is a decision I must make myself, I suppose. But it's just, I used to like having hair that was this length. I know I'm weird like that. Hey, there's Bond 5 Takaru. Also, I'm one Divine Servant off from getting that mission done. It might be worth it to just do it. Though I'm going to really quickly check if any of these other nodes have... Okay, so... I want to see this. So we are currently missing Oni and Divine. Benienma isn't Oni, so I'd need to run this one 5 times. Ku there is Divine, because he's got Odin in him. I did not back out. Thank you very much. I did not back out. Thank you very much. So it's pretty much just these couple nodes then. We will run this one more time. Just so we can get the Divine Servant thing done. Hey, J6, welcome to stream. Happy things. Alright. Takaru is done, so we have all Bond 5s done. Once more, let us now throw in Ereshka Gul. Because otherwise, all the waifus are in the squad. So let's get Eresh, her Bond journey restarted here. No, starting for the first time. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go. Based on the infinity symbol next to their names. Alright. I forget about that sometimes, to be honest. I truly do. I truly do. But I am very glad that this is a easy 3-turn node, which is kind of why I'm doing it over the Benienma one. Because I love the 3 turns. I feel like it's got an ingrown nail coming in on my pinky, which sucks. Just hurts to, like, clench the fist when you have an ingrown nail, you know? Boop. Beep. I should check, see how... Oh, to make sure everything went up as far as... today. Come on. Let me see my channel page. You can do it, laptop. I believe in you. You do so. There we go. Hey, Infinity Lord. Welcome to stream. Happy things. Okay, looks like everything went up alright. That's the 10 Divine Servants defeated. A woot. Also, I have gained a couple more subs in the past couple days, so I'm at 214 on the YouTube. Hopefully they continue to rise. Alright, so 600 Udons gets us 5 TOB, 10 Divine Servants gets us 100 Mana Prisms, and 5 King Enemies unlocks the next node, as well as gets us 5 of the Scales of Fantasy. And it, of course, unlocks 10 Kings, which is to be expected. What I do wonder, though, does Benienma count as a king enemy? Can anybody tell me really quickly if Benienma counts as a king-type enemy? While I'm waiting for that. Oh, I cannot get the Leaf of Evocation! I can't get any of this stuff. Actually, I probably can with the 4-star. Day's been stressful. I kind of ranted a bit about it earlier in the stream, but essentially for my capstone project, which is designing a website, I had initially, I'm just gonna run this once. Oh, looks like there is 2 things here. Cool. But for my initial capstone, oh, that's not a max. Hang on. I'll explain here in a moment. So for my capstone project for my degree I chose to design a website, and I had been downloading a bunch of stuff because, you know, the website was gonna have to have a database and all that kind of stuff, so I was like really preparing myself for having to get a database and everything going on this website that I'm making, really integrating it into the code of one of the pages, and it occurred to me over the weekend, like, as I'm in the midst of downloading all this software onto my computer so I can run a database, it occurs to me that, you know, I'm not going to be the one hosting this website. I need to upload my website to my universities, like to a dedicated server of my university. So how... I'm not going to be able to actually download all this required software to the university server. And at that realization, it kind of hit that I'd been spending probably 1+ week researching how to, like, do a bunch of JavaScript and database integration stuff, only for it to be completely pointless, because I would not be able to upload... I'm going to use a seal here, so I cannot return this node normally. Completely pointless to try and do a full database when I'm not going to be able to upload everything. So, I've been working, like, yesterday I just didn't do anything work-wise with regards to that. So today I've been pretty much dismantling my code and trying to figure out everything necessary to make it so that I don't need to run this website based off of a database that will not be able to exist. Okay, there was king enemies here. Okay, see, this one was a good node to run. There is Oni and there is king. So I'm just gonna run this until we're done with those missions. But, so yeah. That's been kind of a light stress of today, but I'm pretty much done with that. I dismantled all my code and all that kind of stuff, and the main issue is that this assignment is due within, like, 3, maybe 4 weeks or so. I don't remember the exact, like, time span. So... and because this is a project management course for my capstone, I've been very much approaching this in a methodical project manager way, where you don't move on to step B until you're done with step A. So all of my other aspects of website design have been lagging behind this key thing. So I've got, like, the general design of the website all completed, but I do need to work on a couple other things. Pretty much today, after I figured out how to make it not database-based, I've got the products page, product/booking, and the basic cart knowledge, or the basic cart logic down. So that's going to be pretty much what I'm doing in a lot of my free time. Splitting free time between writing code and writing book. So fun. But that's just me ranting and raving. It would be a lot harder if I had chosen any of the other options for the capstone, because I'm pretty sure I've said it before, that capstone was a multiple choice choose your own project sort of thing. One of them was developing an app, one of them was developing a project management plan, one of them is what I'm doing, which is a website, and the last one was developing a floor plan for a database server or whatever. And only one of them was something I had any kind of experience with, and that was website design. And even if I had hoped that over the course of the semester where I would learn introductory C#, I am 6 weeks into this semester. Only half of this time has been spent on coding. And that really annoys me. Babbage +3? Roger, roger. It really annoys me. Like, over the winter break, the course was essentially just, like, history of coding and stuff. And it's like, okay, maybe, winter break, they don't want to bog us down with a lot of technical work or something. I could get that, But then the following week, it's just not been actual coding for a couple weeks now, and that's just really annoying me. The last time before coding my website, the last time I had to open up Visual Studio Code, whatever, for my class was last year for the coding course, and that's just so annoying, And now I'm just kind of ranting at this point. I tend to do that, though. I do tend to get onto rants, but it's probably a good thing I'm getting the rant done while I'm in the middle of farming a node rather than when I'm trying to read story segments out. It's probably a good thing, thinking out loud. I mean, yeah. Especially because I did want the database that the database I had been programming for this website did have some C# base, and I did do a little bit of, independent research on the matter, but now that it's not even going to be used, it's kind of like... But I digress. I don't want to get into another rant. I'm just hoping, beyond all hope, that these final 4 weeks or whatever are going to be just locked down into the code, learning about the stuff. But I'm, at the same time, not very optimistic because... And I'm going to say this, because I don't know how it is where you live, Janice, or you, J6, if you're still, listening in, but... And I guess this is something for you to know about Infinity Lord, since you are going to be going into a college level soon, but oftentimes with courses, when you finish a course, or, get towards the end of it, they have you fill out, essentially, a review. You leave your review about the course, how did you find the course material? Was it relevant to the course? How was the instructor? Was the instructor easy to reach out to? All that kind of stuff. And, I mean, if things don't improve, I am probably going to leave a more negative review for the course, just because it's an introduction to coding, and if more than half of it is not coding, then... I don't know. I don't think that deserves a good review. Yeah, the professor's nice, but... nice only gets you so far. The university does it too? Okay. So it's not too foreign of a concept. One more Oni needs to be defeated. And then we've got pretty much all available missions complete. Give me a Cass. So... H2O. But that's just kind of what I've been kind of dealing with. So the rants are done at this point, for now. Who knows what kind of other rants I might be drawn into. It all depends on random circumstance and stuff. The topic can very easily set me off on a bit of a rant. Very easily. Although, is it a rant or is it more of an impassioned speech? Impassioned speech sounds a little bit better than rant. Well, I do have to wonder, though, when I'm, like, this is getting away from all my computer IT stuff and that, but I do need to figure out when I'm going to start uploading Heaven's Feel, excuse me, to YouTube, because, I mean, because I've been doing so much FGO, I am almost through my Night Rain backlog. I think I've only got, like, 1 or 2 more streams to really compress down into any kind of meaningful videos. So that's still a couple weeks of content. But Pokemon is starting to reach the end of my backlog as well. And while I could just go, like, lay my cards out and put up FSN Heaven's Feel, that would be like 3 weeks straight of just Heaven's Feel content. You're back, you were eating dinner. Well, I'm not gonna go through my whole rant again. I hope you enjoyed your dinner, but I'm not ranting again. But I do wonder, like, what is the best way I can spread out the Heaven's Feel content? Because I've been doing either 3 of one thing a week or 1 of one thing a week. I can do that. Can't do that. Hey, welcome back, J6. And hello, Guardian Soulblade. And thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, indeed. I do hope that you enjoy my content, however thou found it. And I'm about to be getting into the meat and potatoes. That's the word I want to go with. The meat and potatoes of the next node. Oh, 15 Oni servants, of course. More Onis! More Oni to be defeated. Yay. I hope I get more Oni. You just did 3 straight hours of Avalon LaFay, and now you need a break. Oh, Avalon LaFay. That is a monster. Understandable. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Avalon LaFay is longer than the original FSN visual novels, so... Oh yeah, it is amazing. It is peak Nasu writing. I'm pretty sure that Nasu, at one of the FGO fests in Japan, literally brought out the script of Avalon LaFay. Let me see if I can't. You've seen the... Okay, you have seen the picture. I was gonna bring up that thing for you, but yeah, it is wild how monstrous Avalon LaFay was. But it is a great story. Really is a great story. Longer than the Lord of the Rings trilogy, yes. I'm staring up at the moon. The light of dawn that warmed my heart so fully is long gone. The moon's rays so cold they feel like daggers biting into my flesh, are all that remains. Yes, the moon has always been the purest, clearest shade of white. You're helping a new FGO player, so that was fun. Hey, there you go. Helping new FGO players is always good. Getting them drawn and dragged into the gacha. Dragging them into the gacha, kicking and screaming. I kid, of course. Gacha can be very manageable, as long as you do not have... Well, if you have a bottomless bank account, or if you have indispensable luck. Or if you don't want every single servant. Hey, the Sonic, welcome to my stream, and welcome to FGO. Exactly, as long as you don't chase every character, you should be fine. Heck, there is a whole series of people that play the game free to play, you know? So, that's always a good sign of a good game if you do not need to pay to win. Pay-to-win games, kind of icky. It's kind of why I'm glad that RuneScape 3 is starting to get rid of their microtransactions and everything. Oh, fully understandable. Like, I mean, you can this event doesn't feel like it's too difficult outside of the break bar things, but even then, between the bond CE and, or not the bond CE, the damage bonus CE and friends, I feel like you can do pretty well in getting some decent length into the event. And events are always good to farm. Events are always good to farm. Where am I? When I came to, I found myself standing alone, gazing up at the moon as though I was in love with it. Ah, I forgot that AP is going to be an issue there. I do forget that AP is an issue at times, but... True. Yeah, there is main story spoilers in the event as well, but some people, they're not as fervent of anti-spoilers as me. Yeah, the event is good, but the Sonic, if you type !FC in the chat, you can get my friend code, send me a request, or if you're... Actually, you might just be able to follow me, and you can get some benefits as well. But I will check my friends list after this node. So Yui is in love with the moon, eh? Interesting. That's a very complicated relationship there, Yui. This is Sensoji, but what am I doing here? I had lost. The ideal, the dream I had been pursuing had been crushed. Only a pale vestige remained. Yes, that's right. I failed completely and utterly. Yeah, you might have some competition with Sokka. Just saying. I'd misjudged everything. I tried to do what I believed was right, but using evil means. I let the dazzling light blind me to the truth. I sought warmth, yet I bathed myself in the moon's cold rays. Hot drink during a rain. Servants are also great. Got a saved pool. Aoko and Alice if I get lucky. I'm pretty sure J6 has mentioned them before. I am pretty blind to the future of things. I'm almost positive J6 has mentioned those two servants. I don't know any details about them other than they're from another type Moonworks, but I need to kind of conserve my own quartz because the only thing I truly know is this summer. That is the only hard I know this. How foolish. I'm merely a robot of flesh rather than metal. I could never hope to gain true warmth, the warmth found in human life. I lost sight of my dream. I forgot my ideals, my wishes, my prayers, my true feelings, all gone. Yes, I lost everything. Everything. Then you need only take it back. What was that? Yui Shosetsu, you are here for the sole purpose of remaking this world. Who are you? I am your ideal. I am your dream. Attacking smoke figures never tends to turn out well. Monster. You haven't given up yet. You haven't truly stopped. Yes, that's right. Oh, your ideals are correct, Yui Shosetsu. You know, we did fight an evil Iori earlier, didn't we? Lord Iori, I can't adequately explain your ideal of a truly equitable world, but I find it beautiful beyond words. Oh no, evil Iori is rizzing up Yui. You'll get Samurai Remnant when it's on sale and seeing your same extra record is definitely something I'm saving for as well. It's a very slim hope, but I do hope the extra record includes the CCC route. That would be amazing. But as for Samurai Remnant, I love Fate, I really do, but I don't like the Dynasty Warriors-esque gameplay style. I really don't. Yeah, getting CCC through on Americon would be quite the task, admittedly. Especially considering the overall themes of CCC, but, you know, I mean, we're getting a lot of games that are sort of, we're getting a lot of games that kind of push the envelope as far as, what is generally seen. Like, I mean, a lot of games are becoming more open about that kind of stuff. I mean, the Game Awards had Larian's Divinity trailer, and there was literally an orgy going on in the background of the game, of the cinematic trailer. So, I mean, you know, I think CCC might be fine. Maybe. I find it beautiful beyond words. In my opinion, it's always a bad idea to get into any gacha, regardless of which one. If in your story, just like a playthrough online, super easy for playthrough, don't play the game. But if it's in your if you're in it for character, you shouldn't. But it's up to you. Yeah, I mean, it's all down to your own personal decisions. As if you get into a gacha, J6, like you said, it's all down to your personal decisions. Gacha can be hell. That is a meme, but it is the truth. Don't you lie to me. I think my headphones are getting close to dying. They're flashing red. All the more reason. Now reach out your hand. Ooh, is that that must be the final ascension for her. This is my waxing moon, my own ideal. This is the waxing moon's vessel. The waxing moon ritual will never end. So keep going until you've corrected every mistake. Press on until you've reached your lofty ideal. Make as many attempts as it takes. Kill as many as you must. Repeat the process over and over until the waxing moon is finally full. This time, I'll use the waxing moon to create a truly equitable society. Yes, yes. Now use the waxing moon, and this time, use it to make flowers bloom all across this hell. Are you there, Ryder? The only thing I would say, like, yeah, gacha players tend to be addicts. A lot of the times, especially with the one thing FGO is really good at, and I said it before, is that it is very free-to-play friendly. Like, I've not played any other... Okay, I played, like, one or two other gacha games, but I never put any money into them. But even the likes of Raid Shadow Legends, and I imagine all those other ones, they power creep pretty hard. Like, the best unit today might be outdated a couple weeks from now or a couple months from now. Whereas with FGO, as evidenced by those free-to-play players, the 1 to 3 star only rarity players, you know, it's not... Yes, it might be more difficult, but it is still all doable content. Are you there, Ryder? I am, my liege. Come with me, Ryder. The waxing moon ritual is about to begin. As you wish, my liege. I swear to you now I will devote my soul, my sword, every fiber of my spirit origin and spirit core to ensuring your wish comes true. Good. O moon, melting into the darkness, I will never let your dazzling light lead me astray again. Yeah, I wish I could say that I never put money into FGO, but I'm pretty sure I am legally considered a dolphin as far as FGO goes, as far as the money spent scale. You got your Ushi, you don't need a single other rider. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. How bright. Yeah, you guys have that clairvoyance EX, but I have no clairvoyance. I have stripped away most of my clairvoyance skill, because I do not wish to know what the future holds for FGO. Excuse me. Which I guess still makes it EX. You know, thinking about it like that, I'm very much becoming like Gilgamesh. He also has the ability to see the future, but he refuses to look at it. No, definitely more Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh has the ability to see the future, yet he refuses to use it. Interesting. So you defeated Shimon. Well, good there. Good work there. However, the situation remains decidedly less than ideal. That's true. If there really aren't any other masters around, that just leaves Yui. That should in turn mean the Waxing Moon ritual is nearly over. Yet we still know almost nothing more about the singularity than we did when you first arrived. I'm doing my best to analyze our findings, but so far the results are not promising. This is probably the result of the enemy's interference. I also wonder where Lance or Jean went. Yeah, it seemed like Chimon and Jean had figured out something about the singularity. Though, of course, we have no way to ask them what it is now. I'm very much enjoying Strange Fake, and I cannot wait for this weekend's episode, because we should be getting a friggin' amazing fight. As well as some pretty cool new servants introduced. What's done is done. There's no sense worrying about it now. More importantly, we need to prepare for tonight. Ah yes, your showdown with Yui. However, it turns out at least this should bring an end to the waxing moon ritual. Hey, does this seem like a trap to anyone else? We were kind of told it was a trap, so yeah. That I can't say. Yui Shosetsu's a strategist. Plots and schemes are absolutely up her alley. But she's also a woman of fierce integrity. I can certainly see her making long-term plans and far-reaching schemes, but I can't imagine she would ever resort to cowardly, underhanded tactics. I can't remember much right now, so I can't speak to what kind of person she is. Having said that, I agree with Gramps. I think she meant what she said. Still, something about Yui seems off to me. I get the feeling she's really stewing on something. Not to mention, there had to be something wrong with her for her to team up with the Ryder again in the first place. Ryder's not the kind of heroic spirit that can just be controlled, even with the command spell. Yui should know better than anyone. Maybe there's something messing with her perception. If this really is a trap, it would absolutely be possible. Hey, that's the truth. I only really know Fate stuff. That is complete and utter truth. I pretty much only know Fate and the little drip feeding you guys have given me about the other it's not really fandoms, the other branches of the Type Moonverse. Is that also why I can't remember anything? Iori. Well, that's possible too, but we shouldn't be too quick to jump to conclusions. She's right. Shosetsu's intentions may not be evil, but Ryder certainly are. Mark my words, it's only a matter of time until she attacks us here. Fine by me. Ryder can use our noble Phantasm's giant monster all she wants. It won't be a problem for me. Still, we should come up with a strategy of our own before nightfall. Huh? Hold it. Someone's coming. Making a move on us already? Then we'll just have to fight them now. Oh, completely fair, Guardian. Completely fair. I don't act like I know everything about Fate. I don't act like I know everything about the Type Moonverse. I know a lot about Fate, but even then, I am still surprised by a lot of things. Again, I never played Samurai Remnant. I've never watched anybody play Samurai Remnant. So there's a lot of new stuff for me. You know? What's going on here? I hope you can forgive this sudden intrusion. Jean? No, it's Yui. Lord Miyamoto Iori. Yui Shosetsu, does that mean she really was planning a surprise attack? Come on now, don't be silly. If that was her plan, she would have never knocked on our front door. I can assume things, but that doesn't mean I know things. And I make plenty of theories, you know. And if this is about my theories, J6, then they're theories. They're not proven just yet. The Persona fans. Oh, Persona. I really hope we get a Persona 6 announcement this year. I really, really hope we get Persona 6 announcement. I want it so bad. Aren't you the one who asked we have our duel tonight, Yui? I did, and I'm not about to go back on my word now. I did not bring Ryder with me, and I'm here on personal matter. A personal matter? Once night falls, we will fight each other to the death for control of the waxing moon. Regardless of who wins, everything will end tonight. So before that happens, What? What are you trying to say? You want P1 or 2 remake? I would not mind that. Like, I've only played Persona 5, but I did recently buy Persona 3 Reloaded when it was on the Steam Winter Sale, and I have heard that we're supposed to be getting a Persona 4 remaster as well, so I plan to get those as well. I am interested in Persona 1 and 2. I've only seen scattering videos about them, but it could be interesting to watch. What are some of the assumptions I've made towards other Type Moon works, J6? Can you please give me an example so I can apologize for them? What? What are you trying to say? I wish to have a conversation. Huh? Say what? You mean with Iori? Yes, that's right. I believe you also know that Lord Iori and I once fought over control of the waxing moon. So now, Lord Iori, I wish to ask you once again, why are you fighting in this ritual? I'm afraid Iori's suffering from amnesia. No, it's fine. Let me hear what you have to say, Shosetsu. You can't be serious, Iori. You'd be leaving yourself completely defenseless. Excuse me. Dead Apostles in Karanoko Yoku. Okay. Dead Apostles in that, because I'm not going to butcher the name. I mean, Dead Apostles... I don't see how that is an assumption that is insulting, but... Okay, I apologize for assuming that Dead Apostles would be in there. They're kind of in every work of Type Moon. Like, even in the Fate stuff, Dead Apostles are a thing, so... Right? It's like I said before, Shosetsu herself only has good intentions. I just can't blow her off now that she's come to see me. But... Don't worry about me, Saber. Just listen. I have something important to tell you. Fine, what is it? It's not me you need to worry about, it's Soul. Ryder might take this opportunity to try and kill him, so you need to keep him safe. Alright, I will, but make sure you watch your back. Something really doesn't seem right with Yui. I hear you. I'll be careful. Alright, Shosetsu, give me a minute to prepare. Prepare? Dead Apostles aren't in Suki Notes K&K. They're still working on the Suki remake. I'm pretty sure J6 has been saying something about that. Oh yeah, by the way, J6, out of curiosity, what was the anime adaptation or anime movie that you said was announced but still hasn't come out? As far as another Type Moon work, I honestly cannot recall. I've been in the singularity for a while now, but I still can't get used to this. An Ito without any people isn't right. Lord Iori. Bleh. What is it, Shosetsu? Why are we walking around the city? As far as you're concerned, Asakusa's enemy territory. It can't be easy to speak your mind when you know you're surrounded by enemies. So I thought doing something like this would relax would make it easier for you to talk. Witch under the holy moon. Okay. That's what it is. And when was it announced, out of curiosity? Don't feel like you need to rush. We've still got time before night falls. I see. So that's why. Oh no. Yui does have feelings for Iori. In that case, when it comes time for the waifu rankings, Yui, you are going to be in the not gonna happen, because I do not break up the couples, or potential couples. 4 years ago? Okay. So, it's probably the second longest gaps between announcement. No, it make it the third longest gap between announcement of a work being done and the work being released, right? Because Fate Strange Fake was the first, I think. I see, so that's why. Oh, gosh. Demon Slayer, that's gonna take... I think we're not getting the end of that until next year, aren't we? I'm pretty sure Infinity Castle is going into 2027, last I heard. What's you doing so close to him? Takeru, you have a wife, man. Why are you worried about him? It's not like that. Okay. I guess maybe I am. The last time I fought in the Waxing Moon ritual with Iori was fierce. Everyone was desperate to win, which only made them shine brighter. I'm a little sad Iori doesn't remember it anymore, but I also think... Maybe it's better this way. If it hadn't been for the ritual, I think Yuri would have gone on to live a perfectly peaceful life. Even if it meant living with unrequited feelings. So, yeah, Demon Slayer is taking a lot of Ufotable's manpower, and they're doing a Genshin thing too. Damn. Yeah, they're gonna milk Genshin. They will milk the Genshin. Even if it meant living with unrequited feelings. Anyway, my point is, I'm just keeping an eye on Yui to make sure she doesn't try anything. That's all there is to it. Got it? Takeru, you got a wife, dude. You can't be falling for Iori, too. I mean, I was gonna say, not unless she also falls for it, but considering your wife inhabits his adopted sister, it's never gonna happen, Takeru. Let's keep an eye on them a little longer, I guess. Hold on, Shisetsu. What is it? I'm curious about that shop. The general store? Yeah, I bet that comb they've got would look great on my sister. Your sister, Lady Kaya, was it? If it's still here, I'll have to buy this for her after I return to the real Edo. Or is it a little too flashy? Maybe something a little more plain, but then she wouldn't like it if it was too plain. I bet Saber would know which one I should get her. What is it? Is there something weird about me picking out combs? I mean, yeah, I'm just an uncultured Ronin. I have no idea what kids are into these days. No, it's not that. I can tell you care for your sister a great deal. Lady Kaya once helped me as well. I'm glad she's not here. I would hate her to be caught up in all this. I see, so you're concerned about her too. Thanks, Shosetsu. Damn, they're too far away to make out what they're saying. Oh, Takeru. Where'd you get that food? That's a good question. I found it in the shop there. The young master said it's called hard candy. I like how it comes in so many different shapes. You know, the real Edo has lots of delicious food. Smooth, soft udon, crisp, crunchy tempura, sushi, dumplings. If only this weren't a singularity, there could be so much more fun things to do. They're on the move again. Alright, let's go, but make sure to stay out of sight, Master of Chaldea. You can call me my name, man. Wow. Yui and Iori just literally had a day out. Yeah, she's definitely into him. Damn. Damn! She's into him. Oh well, I'm not gonna get in the way of their happiness. Lord Iori. Yeah. Have you changed somehow? What do you mean? Your heart used to be so clear and pure, it was almost too bright to look at. But now... am I misjudging you again? So I seem like a different person to you. I'm impressed. You really do have an eye for character. What are you trying to say? Let's just get down to it, Shosetsu. There's something you want to ask me about, right? Well, I'm afraid I don't think I can give you the answer you're looking for. Why is that? Because I don't remember anything from the last waxing moon ritual. You're lying, right? To my face, after all this time. It's the truth. Not only do I not remember fighting you, I don't even remember Saber. So I'm sorry. Whatever your question is, I don't think I can answer it. This can't be, but then again, I see. Is that it? Is that why I don't sense the same aura about you I used to? That incredibly pure... Shosetsu. Very well then. Let me ask you this instead. Miyamoto Iori, what is it you want from the waxing moon now? Even if you don't remember what happened before, you should still have some sort of wish. So what is it? Tell me, Miyamoto Iori. Nothing. There's nothing I want from the waxing moon. Don't lie to me. Or are you pretending to be something you're not again? Maybe you don't remember what you asked the waxing moon for, but I do. And since you've appeared in the singularity as a master, I'm sure that wish hasn't changed. I'm not a master. More lies? See for yourself. I have no command spells on my hand. That can't be right. Our hands should have the same marks they did before. What is it? Are you okay? You really don't have your command spells. She doesn't have command spells either, does she? He's on my hand. Even Saber's just another rogue servant. Then you aren't participating in the ritual at all. You really don't have a wish for the waxing moon. You don't have any wish at all. I see, so you weren't lying. Right now, Sol and I are only fighting to try and stop the ritual. Shisetsu, is there no way we can resolve this peacefully? The waxing moon ritual is already evil, but the one being held in the singularity is obviously a trap as well. And just look at what Ryder's been doing. There's no way she deserves your trust. I wouldn't be all surprised if she had an ulterior motives. Ryder? Ulterior motives? That can't... No. Even if she does, I have no intention of giving up on the waxing moon. Shosetsu. You once said it yourself. My wish is not one I can realize as an ordinary human. I lost the last ritual. My dream should have ended there. But now, by some miracle, I have another chance. I cannot pass it up. So, I'm going to defeat the Master of Chaldea and obtain the waxing moon for myself. And there's nothing I can say to stop you. There's not. If anything, I would hope to convince you to stop instead. Now that I know you aren't a master, I have no desire to fight you. I'm not going to stop either. It would go against everything I believe in. Everything you believe in, huh? Do you truly mean that? Or is this just... There's nothing more left to say. From now on, we'll let our swords do the talking. Got it. I'll see you at the Sensoji. Well, are you going to show yourselves? This is not a good look, you know. I should have known you would notice. We were just so worried about you. Well, no, I'm sorry. Takeru kind of dragged me along, you know. I swear. Anyway, you heard her, Soul. Shosetsu's not going to stop unless we stop her. We're also going to have to watch out for Ushi. You're glad you stopped playing Genshin. Holy hell, it's just such a time sink since it's primarily open world exploration with average story. Average story? Ugh. Why is it just average? Most she did was cure Iori from an Orochi poison that he was hit by. The rest of her appearances are simply her talking to Takeru to help him manage his grief. No matter the route, both Iori and Kaya do not know of her presence except for the true ending, where Iori learns of it at the very end. You're talking with regards to Takeru's wife, then. Interesting. But, I mean, she still talks with Takeru, so... There's still feelings there. Takeru, it's a bad look for you to be pining after Iori so much, man. Is something wrong, Saber? No, it's nothing. You're right. Let's go settle this. Yeah, it's time to put an end to this ritual. Yui. I see. So you also remember Iori from back then? Bling, St. Quartz. Act 12 is next, but first, we have the Sonic. Okay, that's fine that you don't have much of a friend setup. I would highly recommend, Sonic, if you are still here, level your Mashu. Leveling your Mashu is always a good thing, because there will be points where you are forced to use her, and she can be an amazing servant. I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, because Mash is my waifu, but, you know, yes, Mash is OP. No, hang on. Just do the auto setup. No, No, I'm gonna manual setup, never mind. So I need to have Iori here. We'll give him the bonus CE. Why not? And then we're going to just bring along all the waifus that I am bond farming up. All of them except for base Aresh, because there's no room for base Aresh. I'm sorry, Aresh. I'm sorry. Throw CEs upon them. Sure, let's go with this. She is a very good servant. I have soloed the bitchiest bitch who ever bitched with her. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Excuse me. Alright, it's time for the final showdown. Are you ready, Soul? Are you ready? So you've come, Soul, Miyamoto Iori, Shosetsu, and... excuse me. Rider. Soon the Waxing Moon's vessel will be filled, and the Waxing Moon will shine bright in its full wish-granting capacity. Your lives are the last piece I need to bring the ritual to its conclusion. You're not worried you might have a handicap given our numbers? Handicap? That's when you give yourself a disadvantage to make things more fair for your opponent. Why in the world would anyone ever do that? Don't be ridiculous! Of course I came prepared! Oh, those are shadow servants. Tsuchi Mikado's rules for the ritual never prohibited the use of familiars such as these, so I brought some. I'll admit, this is a move taken straight out of his playbook, but while it may not put us on equal ground, it should at least make things harder for you. Miyamoto Iori, Saber, Master of Chaldea. I could ask for no worthier opponents, and so I challenge you. Have at you. I did notice that those were all other servants that had been mentioned in the war. The Dark Warrior. Ah, it says Minamoto no Raiko there instead of Ushigozen. That's nice. I like that it said Minamoto no Raiko rather than Ushigozen. Even though they are the same people, but... What do you mean by FGO you can literally refill forever? Out of curiosity. Okay. So things might be a little on the finicky side. I'll keep going until I've righted the world. Just because I did not give Cammy the damage CE, I gave that to Iori. So things might be a little on the finicky side, but we're still gonna give it our damnedest. Okay. Boop bop beep. AP refill, gotcha. Got same I put a third desert area expansion. That sounds ironic. That sounds weird. There's an important reason why it still says Raiko. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting that there's a reason. Okay, we should be seeing some NPs here shortly. Oh, Kama, why? You were so close, Kama. So close. I still gotta do this now, though. It sucks that a full NP is gonna be wasted on a break bar, but it's gotta be done, you know? Oh, gotcha. Okay, so we charm, so if Ushi gets a full bar from this, then we're fine, hopefully. I have a wish I must fulfill. Oh, you witch. Yui, how could you? Skill sealing me. It's so rude, Yui. So rude, I thought we had something special. Boop. Iori's in trouble here. Yeah, Iori could be trouble here. But we get to see this NP. How ugly heaven and earth and beyond are filled. With nothing but writhing insects. Ox King inverted. Thundering Tempest. Yeah, I think Iori's gone. Yeah, Iori's gone. That's unfortunate. Karu might go down soon, too. That's annoying. Okay. Let's see an attack boost here, please. Kama smash? I probably should have... Knowing this now, I probably should have kept the damage CE on Kama. Knowing this now. Okay, he broke a bar, that's always a good thing. Usually every region in Genshin has like 3 or 4 areas, and for some reason they decided to expand the area based on South Asia, Africa, with 3 desert area that has underground sections of developers didn't implement a vertical underground. Really? A vertical they didn't implement a vertical underground. That's weird. I cannot lose here. Can you stop debuffing me? I'm able to kill with this. Oh, you done screwed up there. Ushi goes in. You done screwed up. What do you do on overcharge? Defense decrease. Compare that to Kama. I mean, special is only for charm, so I guess throw this onto Keru. Give yourself a guts Kama just in case, and do a little sniff. Yeah, I can definitely tell you don't like the game fairness. I can definitely tell. Come on, Takeru, you can do it! There we go, Takeru for the win. Alright. And we just unlocked more missions! Yay! Farming is just running around. Resource collection usually only spawns a limited number of times a day before reset. Usually needs some like 80 plus to maximum skill. Oof. That sounds like it's pain. Got you, Shosetsu. Oh, it's the Waxy Moon's vessel. Something doesn't seem right. Shosetsu. You're wide open, Rider. Rider. Don't move. It's over, Yui. We win. Kill me. No. There's no point in fighting any longer. Chaldea is going to collect the Waxy Moon's vessel and the singularity is going to disappear. The ritual's finished, Shosetsu. Genshin farming is worse than FGO nodes. At least you can always farm them. True. You can always farm an FGO node. Yuri, wait, it's not over yet. This isn't the Waxy Moon's vessel. You tricked us, Yui. What? This vessel's magical energy is completely different. It's just a well-made imitation. What? But that can't be. We've lost Shosetsu. Rider, so you're still alive. But your magical energy must be gone now, like you already said. It's over. Yes. Yes, it is. You just don't know when you're beat, do you? Get back, soul. Huh. This is not the first time a servant's attacked me. Rider, why? Oh. There goes Yui. She was protecting us, though. Damn it, so you finally let your mask slip, Rider. Oh yes, it's quite clear I cannot win with this Shosetsu. Yes, that's right, if I'm going to kill you, I can pretend to be Raiko no longer. Oh, she attacked Shosetsu. Oh, I thought she was going after me. My true name is Ushi Gozen. I'm a demon child carrying the blood of Gozu Tenno, the god of Jetavana, shared temple of Sakura, a child of Indra. I am a demigod. All living things prostrate yourselves before me. Can't believe it. She still has all this power. I, Ushi Gozen, will use the wish-granting power to right the world. Damn it, here she comes. Oh, so we thought we were getting got, but it was really Yui that was getting got. I see. By my command spell. Yui? Kill yourself, Rider. Huh? Then I'll just use all 3 strokes. Kill yourself, Minamoto no Raiko. Nothing's happening. Again, Yui doesn't have spells. But why? I should be asking you that, my liege. To what command spells are you referring? Don't you realize you're not a master? Huh? What? What are you saying? Look! Dun dun dun. You can see my command spells in my hand right here. Oh no. She's gone crazy. No, there aren't any. Then she's in the same position as Yori. Yeah, I've got a better question for you. How do you not know? Did someone curse you? Maybe scramble what little brains you got left until they were mush? Yeah, I kind of gathered that from the scene with the shadow that she didn't have seals. I kind of did gather that. The gameplay is basically quick switching your spores, spam buffs on your main DPS, use your ultimate move, just clear. But every meta build is just that. There's little, like, okay, 4 or 5 other characters that have a different gameplay loop. Her awareness has been altered. Yeah. Is that what Shimon was talking about? There was no sign of Takao, Zhang, or Dorothea here. Tsujimi Kato had transformed into a monster, and neither Iori nor Yui are masters. Does that mean Shimon wasn't either? Are there no masters in the Singularity at all? What are you all saying? Yes, that's right, Saber. There's only one master in the Singularity. No, that's not quite right. In the Singularity, the only living human is you, Master of Chaldea. The only living human. Indeed. Man, if we were super narcissistic, we could become a beast right here and now. We would just have to be such a big narcissist that we would be the bastardiest bastard who ever bastard. But, you know, I'm not that big of a narcissist. Only the dead have been called to the Singularity, which is to say, servants. Huh? You're fond of crit builds in FGO? I do like a decrit. I do like a decrit. What was that? You mean, I'm a servant? Indeed you are, my liege. Rogue caster, Yui Shosetsu. Iori. Now I see. This explains a lot. So this is why I appeared in the Singularity, even though I'm not a master. I'm a servant who was summoned here because of my connection to the ritual. A rogue saber. And Shosetsu, you're... Stop, this is ridiculous! You're saying I'm a heroic spirit? That's this body, that I'm no more than a ghost? What kind of joke is this, writer? It's no joke, my liege. Only dead souls walk this land, for these are the bowels of hell itself. Now enough pretense. Show us your true form. Behold, this is the waxing moon. What the hell? The magical energy is unbelievably powerful. Look up at this guy. Io Castle. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You gotta be kidding me. I thought I was done chopping trees. I thought I was done chopping trees. Why is this place a lost? Okay. This place is a lost belt. J6 has been saying that Samurai Remnant was a pruned timeline. I should have... Why didn't I connect that earlier? Damn it, J6, why did I not connect your words earlier? It very clearly is a tree! This is the waxing moon's true vessel. This is the flower that blooms in the pits of hell. The waxing moon, a forgery of a tree of emptiness. Okay, a forgery of a tree of emptiness. Still, I should have realized. I know! Did they... Wait, I thought you said it was a pruned timeline at the beginning of the event. I could have swore you said it. Maybe I'm just mixing up what you said with what the game said. Okay. We got a spirit conflict here. We'll take on this conflict really quick, and then we bus it to complete whatever missions are needed. Can I get a Castoria? You, J6, said Samurai Remnant itself was a pruned timeline. That's more what I'm trying to focus on. Oh yeah, go ahead, Guardian. I can add you to the friends list as well. I do have the room. Arknights. Is Arknights the one, like it's a tower defense one or something like that? It's very tower defense-like? Because I feel like I might have, like, really early on played Arknights, but I don't think I ever got really into it. It's tower defense. Okay, yeah. Then I'm pretty sure I did play Arknights for a little while, but I don't recall, like, making any true progress. I just think I didn't care for the gameplay style, to be honest. I honestly don't remember any of the story for Arknights itself. Like, I don't even know the premise of the game. It's been that long. Well, that was an easy fight, thankfully. But the question now is, how many enemies am I going to need to kill to get the next mission done? Unless I've already got it. Or unless another thing shows up. You know what? Sure. We're gonna do this. Excuse me. We'll run this mission and then see if we can't... Ah, yes. Let me run this node real quick and then I will go ahead and check my friend's thing, because if you just sent it, it does tend to need to undergo a bit of a reload before it'll actually show anything, so... But it's very much looking like I might have to do a Friday FGO stream as well at this rate in order to get the event done in any semblance of a good time period. Which would be wild, because I can't remember the last time I only streamed FGO over the course of a week. It's been a while. Probably Ordeal Call. Or not Ordeal. Actually, maybe it was Ordeal Call. Yeah, it might have been Ordeal Call that was the last time I did that. So, last year. Saw a post of someone getting banned for playing the game for 80 years before the game even came out. That's hilarious. That's hilarious that that kind of thing happens. But, I mean, as I posted the image in my Discord, Janice had been subscribed to me for longer than YouTube existed. So that kind of stuff does happen. That kind of stuff does indeed happen. There should be an image in the Discord of U2 Jank, where I posted, because it showed like Janice had been subscribed to me for a long, long time. I can't remember exactly when I posted it, though. Alright, so there's... Okay, so this node is Oni and Berserker Servants node. A dozen Berserkers, probably... Yeah, a dozen Berserkers and one Oni. The question now is, how many times am I gonna have to run it? Okay, I don't need to run it much. 3 times wouldn't be enough to complete all the missions, but we're not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna claim that, but first... we go to the friends and following, and we find Guardian. I'm gonna guess GS Blade is your in-game name, Guardian. Alright, I see a lot of Seba. That is a lot of Seba, which is respectful. Very respectful. I see a King Hassan, very nice indeed. Very, very nice. I saw the arc there. And then... okay, you got Achan, you got Kama, very, very nice indeed. Bargus, Baban, Oh, poor Baobon. Why do you have Baobon locked in her painful last ascension? She's in so much pain in that. Also, she's only at 111. That's wild. I see Bakatoria. I see Chloe. Okay, you got a very solid lineup, man. Lamb. Nice, my Lamb. Alright, yeah. Except... I don't know who the other rando is, but... Alright, so we are going to claim this mission. You don't see the pic I speak of. Yeah, I posted it a while ago. So, it might be buried, but I'll try and find it again after I'm done with the stream, I guess. Defeat 8 neutral servants, defeat 12 neutral servants. Okay. How many more are locked, out of curiosity? So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 locked missions. I could have just done that. I'm dumb. Act 13! Begin! Swordmaster's after image. Hell. This is the waxing moon's true vessel. This is the flower that blooms in the pits of hell. The waxing moon, a forgery of a tree of emptiness. Did Edo Castle just turn into an enormous tree? A forged tree of emptiness. Ryder, what's the meaning of this? Oh, she's still injured, that's right. Shosetsu. Oh my, please calm down, my liege. You'll only make your injuries worse. Rest assured, you need only be patient a little while longer. Soon the waxing moon will be full, and the tree of emptiness will blossom. A tree of emptiness? Now I see. We knew exactly where and when this latest singularity was taking place, and yet Trismegistus II continued to have doubts about the data we were observing. This explains why. Yeah, it looks like it's the same kind of pseudo-tree of emptiness we saw in Hien Kyo. Which means this tree is trying to transform this Edo into a singularity. This Edo from a singularity into a lost belt. That aside, I can't believe how easily they managed to fool us. Reveal the trick and you see how cheap it is. A clumsy facade like something a child slapped together. But such is the nature of a hoax. I know I'm seeing several powerful magical energy signals headed your way at high speed. They seem to be... seeds of emptiness. My true desire is nothing less than the desecration of the crown and throne alike with such worthless detritus. What the hell are these things? A new kind of monster? Yes, I did... Janice actually told me that Santa Salter was one of the servants that I was getting the Evocation Festival here. Somehow those are Tree of Emptiness seeds, and this voice... Count. Relying on Shadow Puppet Trick once again is so gauche. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I thought I would build a more elaborate stage this time. What do you think? Did you like it? Elaborate stage, my foot. You're just ripping off Caster of Limbo. This audience is difficult to please, I see. But nonetheless, I do hope you'll stick around to the very end of the show. Look out, Master, they're about to attack. Oh no, they are attacking me. Whatever will I do? I'm just gonna delete them. Oh, one refresh just to see if I am indeed locked to support only. I'm not. Excellent. We roll. Elbow pop 1. Elbow pop 2. Okay, yeah, this is easy. As long as they don't have any weird buffs going on, we got this. No diff. No diff this, and hopefully make a good time with this node, so I can see what this time lock that Janice told me about was. You don't like looking at those seeds. Why? They look like the other seeds, I guess. I guess the colors are a little different, but... The other ones you're fine with. What? Why? Why did the seats just turn into Yui? Okay, interesting. Why is there multiple Yuis? This isn't a comma situation, is it? I hope it isn't. There's a reason why Yui appeared after Chimon had Lancer kill her. I thought she just lived because she was a servant. I'm sure we'll get an explanation here. From this node, maybe? That's another battle node. She did in fact die. That's dark. Were all those Shosetsu? What's going on? Why are there so many Yuis? Alright, here she goes, and I leave this to you. There are weeks to get done with Ordeal Call before summer. I believe in you, man. I believe in you, Guardian. You can do it. LB6 is long, but it is worth it. Especially because I'm sure we're probably going to get a half AP or quarter AP event sometime, so I believe in you. Excuse me. I'll begin preparing the next stage for Caldea's entertainment. Next stage? There will be no next stage. I'll write everything through the destruction. Chaldea, the foreign god, everything. What were those things? Why do those monsters look like me? Surely you understand, Shosetsu. You're an artificial life form. You were never human to begin with. Oh yeah, she is a homunculus, so that's dark. Homunculus. That's right, a homunculus is an artificial person made with Western magecraft like alchemy. And that's what Yui Shosetsu is, a man-made life form created by Mori Soiken. Shosetsu, your flesh and blood was designed to be perfect in every way. Your innocent way of life led you to ascending to heroic spiritum, were then sublimated into a noble phantasm. It is that which... Shosetsu. Shosetsu, is something wrong? Have you fallen asleep, my liege? Oh. Yui. Ah, my liege, my poor, pitiful liege. So you've lost yet again. But worry not. Let us attempt this ritual as many times as it takes. Let us kill as many heroic spirits as we must. For there will always be more. More powerful magical energy signals are heading your way. That's dark. So does that mean that pretty much all the Prillia cast, like the Prillia main cast, could be in this kind of situation too? As could, I mean, could Erie's Veil? Maybe? No, probably not. Rejoice, my liege, Yui. You see the pile of corpses you've created, the pile of your own corpses you've left behind. Now at last the waxing moon will become full. Ryder, you despicable. Damn, we're completely surrounded. Get back here, Ryder. What do we do? You know what? Iori, I think you can handle them. You know? You've rizzed one Yui, just rizz them all, Iori. I believe in you, man. I believe. We'll just have to fight. Or we can fight, you know, that works too. That probably works too.
I think rizzing is better though. Pardon the yawn.
It's looking like I might not be able to do a support of the friendos. Nope, never mind. There is one. Even though it's not a friend, but semantics. Also, I love that I'm not even bringing Iori to this. Yui takes homunculus bobbies. Sadness. Ooh. This could be troublesome. I mean, I should be able to NP at least 3 times in a row. I will Hollow Evil as well, just for the extra oomph, but it's gonna get more tricky. 24 Yuis. I mean, 24 of any waifu would be amazing. Like, can you imagine 24 matches, 24 melts, 24 Achons? 24 commas is very realistic, because she could probably do that. So, Kama and Seba are the 2 servants that you could have multiple different of them. Because, I mean, there's how many different Sebas out there, you know? I like how they're just literally firing cannons. That's great. Do that. You don't need to match. Exactly, Guardian. Exactly. Reminds me of the meme of King Arthur seeing all the sabers and them saying, "I'm King Arthur, I'm King Arthur, I'm King Arthur, but such and 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 such." Yui casts Fireball. True. True. That is all it is. I wonder, would Bazette be a good choice for this? Like, when they die, a new one comes out. But does that happen if they die on their turn as well? Like, legitimate no. Okay. That's... Thank you for answering that question quite promptly, J6. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. Doop. Dop. Oh yeah. This event is very, low powered. For sure. Still have the same number of edits. So, theoretically, if you could AoE and... Actually... So 2 AoEs gets rid of a dozen, followed by a Bazette to get rid of another 6. You could probably 2-turn this with the right setup. I just don't have that setup. I feel like it would be satisfying. Although, what's not satisfying is that there's not the full alphabet. Why? We have Yui Shosetsu X. We need Yui Shosetsu Y and Yui Shosetsu Z in this fight, dang it. That would have been so fun. See, them go to Z. Actually, give us another 3, because I want to see what they do if you go beyond Z. I mean, I'm sure that there's definitely a node where that's happened, though. I don't remember when that's happened, where there's been more than 26 of a given enemy type. And I don't know how they've treated it in that. All hostiles have been eliminated. Ushigozan is nowhere in the area. She must have escaped. Damn you, Ryder. So that's the waxing moon. It really is hell on earth. They go AA. Gotcha. I mean, it's not the most creative, but it's kind of what's expected, I guess. The final arrow of Node 13. And you said there's 16 nodes, not including the epilogue. Really? We're eating food at a time like this. Support to carry literally carries in terms of fights? Probably. Nom 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 nom. More, please! Saber, how can you need exactly my thoughts here, Crimson Codex. Exactly my thoughts. It's like they say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. We have to do something about the waxing moon, so I'm going to eat as much rice as I can to keep my strength up. More, please. Well, you have a point. We got a rather hard battle ahead of us. Here, Soul, you should eat something too. Thank you. Don't worry about it. You're human. You need to eat when you can, or your body won't hold up. Alright, listen up, you two. You can keep eating if you like, but pay attention to what's being said. That being said, there's so much going on here, I'm honestly not sure where to begin. Hey, when you get right down to it, our job hasn't changed. You mean stopping the waxing moon? Exactly. Yes, our objective has changed from retrieving a waxing moon holy grail to cutting down a waxing moon tree of emptiness. And yes, that means the situation is more difficult and more serious than we thought, but that's still what it comes down to. It's business as usual, no? I'm gonna try and clear to through section 14 then, just so that way the digressions, whatever they are, can be done at the start of the Monday stream. I think, given my pace, I think if I can get through section 14, then I can do 15, 16, and epilogue, presumably all at once on Monday. So you're really gonna cut down a tree that huge. That's the problem. How do we go approaching this latest tree of emptiness? Right, according to our records, trees of emptiness can't be cut down by a standard means. I can cut it. Did I hear that right? I said I can cut that thing down. Just leave it to me. What makes you so confident? It's not that much bigger than Ryder's huge monster. Besides, it's just a tree. I can handle some overgrown plant. Well, I suppose you're not wrong. The situation is actually quite similar. Take a look at this. Now that the castle is transformed into this tree of emptiness monstrosity, it's disturbing the ley lines all throughout Edo. Edo Castle has always been located at the junction of all the ley lines in Edo's 8 provinces. But now the tree of emptiness is using those ley lines to rapidly absorb telluric energy from those provinces. It's a tremendous amount of magical energy. Unless we do something, we'll never be able to get close to the castle, not with that powerful bounded field protecting it. Alright, Gramps, we get it. Looks like you were right, Soul. Yes, so all we need to do is sever the ley line connections to the Tree of Emptiness. Which means this is just another turf war. We're monitoring the flow of magical energy towards the Tree of Emptiness on our end as well. In particular, the largest currents that essentially surround the Tree of Emptiness flow in these 4 directions. Alright, let's liken these key points, supporting the major ley lines to Edo Castle's topography. Shinsen Gumi! We have Otegate, the rabbit spirit font. Tayasuman, the rat spirit font. Hanzoman, the rooster spirit font. And Sakura Daemon, the horse spirit font. We can cut off these 4 major ley lines. They should open a path to the Tree of Emptiness. 4 of the Chinese Zodiac. Okay. There's probably not much time left until this Tree of Emptiness thing blossoms. We should split up and tackle these 4 ley lines all at once, but I don't think we have the manpower. Won't be a problem. We can ask the local rogue servants for help like we've been doing. That'll be a huge help. Then, Soul, you can head to Tayasuman. Leave it to me. I'll take Sakura Gate. Yeah. Then I'll take Oteman. That still leaves Hanzoman, though. We can entrust that one to the rogue servants. Right, Soul, please choose a few rogue servants that can. No need, I'll go to Hanzoman. Jean? I'm guessing Jean? You. I was right! Lancer. But Chimon's dead. What are you... Alright. Chimon was never your master here, was he? Excuse me. Yeah, that's right. I'm just another masterless servant. An ordinary rogue who found herself summoned to the Singularity. So why do you want to join our side now, Lancer? Isn't it obvious? I want to stop the waxing moon from causing disaster, too. Oh, then why were you so keen to unleash hell upon Earth before? I still have my records of the last ritual, which is why I wanted to stay with Chimon until the end. You see, I understood how hopeless he was. If he wanted to see hell, I would have gladly followed him there. But now that he's gone, there's no point doing that anymore. Jean, you warned us the last time we saw you. Does this mean you and Chimon had already realized the truth? The Tree of Emptiness's hell is not one either of us wish to see. I've asked the Archer of Kanagawa Port and the Assassin of Yokosuka for help too. They should be here soon. We'll handle Hanzoman. So this is what you were up to while we were fighting Shosetsu. Then it's settled. Seoul will take Tayasuma next in the north, Miyamoto Iori will take Oteman in the east, Yamato Takeru will take Sakuradage in the south, and Jean d'Arc will take Hanzoman in the west. Our goal is to capture these major spirit fonts and sever the ley line connections. Once that's done, we'll begin our assault on the Tree of Emptiness Waxing Moon. Sir, yes, sir! Before we go, let me give you another warning. The real Yui Shosetsu was guarding Edo Castle's bounded field. Now, all that's left of her are clones made from the Tree of Emptiness seeds. I'm sure they'll all be guarding the spirit fonts now. Yui. But they are only mindless tools, pitiful souls trapped by the waxing moon reduced to hollow servants. There's nothing you can do to save them, so don't let their faces stay your swords. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this, Soul. Saber. Right, let's stop Yui. It's more let's stop Ushi, Goes, and Takeru. We're stopping Ushi, not Yui. You've got to be kidding me. Still locked Mac 14! Okay, yes, this should be considered dragon, I think. I'm pretty sure Kashin Koji is considered a dragon servant. Am I locked to just Takeru here or something? Better not be. Okay, I'm not. So I'm gonna be. This is gonna be a 3-hour stream then. I want to get through section 14, so this is gonna be 3 hour. Okay. I can wheel and I can deal though. Dragon. You're right, not Kashin Koji. Kyo. I don't remember her name. She was in like one event, and I can honestly not remember her name. I'm sorry to the servant, but you're memorable because you're a dinosaur, but beyond that, I don't remember your name. Also, I totally clicked the NP there first. Kizyo Koyo. Koyo's her name. Koyo. I also don't have this. So. You did 4 3-hour, got all the missions done. Makes sense. I mean, I could, honestly, I probably could, like, power through and do a really long stream today, but I kind of do want to try and get more writing done. Because, as I said before, I've ranted about it twice in the stream already, so I'm not ranting about it a third time, but this website building is taking up a lot of time. This is an Omni node, isn't it? Okay, it is Dragon. Excellently excellent. It's not so much I'm struggling, J6. Again, I've already kind of ranted about it twice, but long story short, I was building the website as if I would be putting a database onto the website, and I only just recently realized that the fact that I'm uploading the website to a school server means that I will not be able to install all of the proper database and backend stuff, so I had to change all of my website configuration to not account for the database that I had been building, because I would not be able to install all the database to this thing. Yes. And because I'm doing this in a project manager aspect, I'm doing everything step by step by step. So, while I've got the skeleton for my website done, I've been working on this for like a week and a half or so. So yeah, week and a half or more. I tunnel visioned hard. I tunnel visioned quite hard, but I'm pretty much almost got it fixed up at this point, which means I'll be able to work on to the next thing. And I've still got a couple, like I think at least 3 weeks to get this whole thing done. At which point, I'll be free. Thankfully, this is a very easy 3-turn node. Still, that was another rant entirely, which I'm gonna just run this again, but essentially, I've had 6 weeks of lessons, really only 5 weeks because Christmas break was weird, so 6 weeks technically. Stretch. Ugh. Hang on, gotta stand stretch as well. That was a good stretch. Always a good stretch when you slide out of your chair. So the C# lessons. I'm finishing week 6, and of all the homework assignments, I have opened up my coding software 3 times. The past 3 weeks of the C# class has not been a lick of coding. Yeah, new chair is definitely in the roster for me. I didn't fall out of it, I slid out of it from my stretch. It's all good, Sonic. It's all good. It's not the first time I've done it. Plus, it's kind of satisfying, too, to slide out of the chair. But yeah. So, suffice to say, J6, if the class still does not focus too much on coding, then by the end of semester, I am not going to be giving the most glowing review of the course. Yeah, an office chair is definitely something I need to see about. I do want a rolly office chair, though, because I do like the ability to roll my chair around, you know? A rolling chair is always nice. But this office chair was definitely a scam. I'm sure you saw the pillow on the back of my chair when I slid out of it. I don't know what I did with the chair, but, like, it's crooked to a degree. So if I don't have the pillow supporting my back and I sit back in it, my right shoulder is like an inch further back than my left. And no matter how much I adjust the chair, it never gets fixed. So I've tightened it up so freaking much and it never fixes. Decade office chair, damn. It's a sturdy chair. A very sturdy chair. Alright, so that's pretty much all of them. I'm not gonna run it one more time. It's only, I think the Berserker enemies are the only things left at this point, and it's just 4 of them. I'm sure I'll get them through other quests. For now, 12 neutral servants gets us a golden foe, 15 Oni gets us 6 million QP, 3 dragons gets us a summoning ticket, and unlocks 6 dragons, because, of course. Of course, but we'll do that later. Section 14, Swordmasters After Image, Purgatory, no battle node to start. Oh, you're pointing out the meta. The funny thing is, though, Guardian, Summer Kama's not my strong... I mean, well, she might be my strongest arts looper, but Lambda is my preferred arts looper. But Lambda's already Bond 11, and I need to work Kama up to Bond 11 as well, because I'm moving all the waifus to Bond 11 if possible. So, even if it's not much Bond points, I'm still farming that Bond. Not bad. I know you're there, Saber. You could have said something sooner then. Are you heading out? Yeah, I'm all ready. I see. Then let's go. What is it? Something wrong? Well, it's just... I'm surprised you're not bothered. By being a servant, you mean? You finished Chapter 1, you got yourself a free waiver? Nice! Very nice. Andy Buki, very nice. Congrats on finishing Chapter 1, Sonic. You are on your way to a great and amazing story. And that is the truth. Like, the story in the very beginning is a little bit rough at points, but it definitely really picks up after a time, and it becomes a tale worth reading. Yeah. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. Even if I am a heroic spirit, I still can't hold a candle to you or Ryder. That's not what I mean. But it did make some things add up. There's no reason, no logic. It was just, oh, so this is how things are now. Now that I know the truth, the answer is as obvious as breathing. Iori, you do know what this means, right? It means you're, well... Oh yeah, Waiver is excellent. Like, even though I don't use him as often, I still pop Waiver into parties and use him every now and then. He is a solid unit. That I'm dead? It's not all that surprising. I already suspected Soul came from the future. From his perspective, it means I'm from the past. Simple as that. Wow, Iori. That is almost an iconic line. If that was just phrased a little bit different, just tweaked a little bit, that could have been an iconic line. That could have been an iconic line if it was just spoken a little different, like... So, I already knew he comes from the future, so that means I'm from the past. Simple as that. Like, just drop the from his perspective. Just say, Soul came from the future. It means I'm from the past. Simple as that. That would be almost an iconic line. I'm sure that could be modified a little bit more, but it's close. That's true, but... Saber, they say you and I fought together in the last waxing moon ritual. I still have no memory of that, and I'm no closer to knowing why, but... Why are you bringing this up again? Gramps said it was better if I didn't know, but I'm going to ask anyway. You don't have to answer. Did I lose? Iori, that's... Oh yeah, Camelot is where the story really picked up in part 1. That's... I met you on a bright moonlit night. I fought by your side in the waxing moon ritual. That means everything to me. Is that so? Yes, it is. Got it. I won't ask again. Out of curiosity, Sonic, is FGO your first introduction to the Fate franchise, or have you been introduced through other means? Come on. Soul's waiting for us. Alright, I'm sure this will truly be our last battle. No, it won't. You both are in my Chaldea! You're gonna fight in plenty more times, probably, maybe. The battle where we finally bring an end to the waxing moon ritual. That was a quick arrow. Okay. Oh, those gate things are starting to form. And another no battle node. Alright. Alright. Yes, if I put them in my party, they will see more fights. Did you all see that too? The hell created by oppressors. Their oppression stretches all the way to the heavens themselves. Now come, everyone. Join me in rebellion. I see, so that girl really was bad news. She was broken from the start, but she didn't let that stop her from pursuing her heart's desire. That poor, pitiful thing, and yet I cannot help but commend her on a job well done. You've read a lot of the manga? Okay. Played Remnant, Tiger Coliseum, and watched some of Fate. Also have a lot of the manga. Well, sounds like you have a passing knowledge of Fate stuff, which is always a good thing. Always a good. My own path is not unlike hers. My spear shall remain forever unsheathed, even if I should leave a mountain of corpses in my wake. Perhaps fate has brought us here. It turns out we are birds of a feather, so I feel compelled to avenge her. Huh, hey boss. Glad to see you're okay. Things got real crazy around here, huh? But a warrior never goes back on his word. I said I'd stick with you, and I'm gonna. So you want me to handle Sakura Daman along with Saber there? You got it. Time to go start some ruckus. Lartoria is one of the Sabas I don't have. There you are, Soul. You're heading off to defeat that thing, yes? A monstrous tree that pierces the very heavens. Sounds like a formidable foe indeed. Oh yes, no need to tell me. My Trojan horse is at the ready. Well, someone sure pulled out all the stops for this shindig. Looks like it's time for the big finale. And in my book, once you drop in for tea, you don't leave till the last drop's drunk. To think the most beautiful thing in this world was a hospitable heart. Well done, Arya. Well done. Aww. Tamamo Cat's complimenting Tamamo Arya. I mean, that's actually not too surprising. As far as I'm aware, the Tamamos only really resent the main Tamamo, not each other. Is that right? Go on then. Ring the gong whenever you're ready, and this cat'll be there with bells on. We'll handle Hanzoman, like I said. Mochizuki Chiyome, at your service. Rest assured that I will sever the Great Ley Line connection, even if it should cost me my life. Damn, so that's the root of this evil, huh? Just looking at it pisses me the hell off. Whatever rat bastard made this thing, they probably don't give a damn about anything at all. Whether they lose this fight or the whole world ends up destroyed, they probably just see it all as a big game. Ugh, that freaking pisses me off. Who the hell do they think they are, looking down on us from their high horse? You better make damn sure you drag him down there, Master of Chaldea. Down from there. Bleh. Tongue got tied. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that scene is just all the other Tamamos popping up, because in Fate Extra, specifically if you choose Tamamo, I'm pretty sure Hakuno ends up getting trapped, so Tamamo goes and gets all 9 of her tails to free Hakuno, and then in order to not become a divine being, she literally sheds all of the extra tails, which is why we have the Tamamo 9. Looks like everyone is ready to go. Alright, begin the operation. Mash, blow the war horn, please! I want Mash to blow the war horn. The war horn is awesome. And that's another quartz. Alright. So, these must be the soft locks that you mentioned, Janice. So they are just some extra quests, and 60 females and 90 missions total have been unlocked. So, in between streams, I'm definitely going to be able to get these 3 missions done, at least. But before we fully end today's stream, I do think I will level up another servant. Although, my stock of leveling mats is starting to get low, so we're going to be approaching the point where I can't really do that much more. So we need to first claim these tickets. And then we need us some foes. And again, you know, I should probably start saying this on YouTube, or for the YouTube audience, but if you do come to my streams, then you can influence who exactly gets leveled up when, because I am different, at least I think I am, as far as a lot of FGO tubers goes, where the audience, aka my viewers, decides who gets leveled up through a level up order doc, which is below my stream. You just need to spend points, and you can choose to either rise somebody up the ranks or lower somebody down. It's the reason why Ruler Toria there is still sitting, despite having had her for a long, long time. But we are going to work on the next person on the lineup, which is Charles Babbage. So Babbage is the next contestant on the level. That servant! Yeah, you do not need to do what I'm doing and max level anybody, or even max skill. Like, as I have, most of my servants are 666 as far as their skill levels. Firstly, because it's funny, but also because even that can be very effective. I will say, though, Waver, you probably should endeavor to get to max level of his skills, because Waver can be really useful with 10-10-10 as his skills. Well, thank you, Janice. Thank you very much. But time for the first ascension for Babbage. What will this robot change? Will he become an even bigger robot? Will he become less of a robot and more of a man? Only we shall find out right now. He becomes more of a robot! Expanding functions. Transformation to second form. Mechanized armor. EX. We'll read the skill once we get to the leveling of his skills. Steam pressure is rising. Alrighty, let's do another one. You recommend 10-1-10? I guess that's fair. I mean, his defensive buff can come in handy, though, because it's a defense boost and damage cut, if memory serves. Confirmed expansion of functions. Interlude Iron Mobile Report. C. Babbage has been unlocked. Ooh. Just more interludes being unlocked. Gosh, when is the next time I'm going to even be able to do an interlude stream? Because, I mean, if Monday is going to be finishing Samurai Remnant. Monday's going to be the 26th, I think? Yeah, Monday should be the 26th. So that'll be Samurai Remnant finishing off. So then the following week, I imagine we're going to be seeing the Valentine's event start dropping. Oh, he's an even bigger robot. I like this. This looks awesome. Expanding functions. Transformation to third form. Overload D. He looks awesome. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever seen him in his final ascension, and it looks sick. He looks awesome. What's his final artwork gonna look like, though? That is the question. And so far, he's not too much of a hog as far as Mats goes, at least, which is good. Ascension. Oh, that looks intimidating. And my phone I was wondering when it was going to crash. I didn't clear the cache. So, I was wondering if it would crash or not. But we missed his final ascension line. No. It's been doing that a lot, honestly, Guardian. It has been doing that a lot lately whenever I level servants up, so. I do need to clear my cache at some point, because my cache is a little bit never been changed. So back to enhance. And let's finish Babbage off. You know what? I'm gonna risk it for the great success. Super or great success, Babbage. Come on, man. Do it. Don't make me need to take out more embers. Fingers are crossed. Come on. No. Dang. I was hopeful. Alright. Show me only XP. I have no 3-star EXP. I have 100 of the 4 stars. What about the 5 stars? Claim any small increments, I guess? That 3 is the smallest increment I've got. Dang nabbit. Alright. I guess I'm claiming one of the hundos. Alright. So, this should finish Babbage off. And then we can get his skills leveled up, and then I can start my sign-off for the stream. Ooh. Shambara. Level limit reached. So, that is Babbage's high level that he's gonna be getting. Probably ever, to be honest. And... Babbage. I mean, like, Sonic, look at all these servants of mine are 666. Or occasionally 888 because I accidentally pressed too many buttons. Or 999 for the exact same reason, but like, you can get away with using a lot of your servants not 10-10-10. You very much can. Just take it slow and steady. It wins the race. Babbage. Babbage, 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 Babbage. Am I just blind? I am. Alright. So, let's get him going here. So his Concentration C is a Crit Star Gather and NP gain. His Mechanized Armor and Overload D are both, rank up targets, it seems. Oh yeah, 10-10-10ing your faves is always a good one, or meta, but you don't need to. Again, it's all dealer's choice. Excuse me. But it is looking like we are pretty much approaching the 3-hour mark for the time, so I am going to be starting my sign-off about now. So, I've been Solrak Dragon. I hope you've all enjoyed today's stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out the channel here on Twitch or YouTube. Same name, same game. There's plenty of content for all to enjoy. Thank you for the follow, Sonic. It is greatly appreciated. And if you do want to catch more by me, you can always check me out on YouTube, like I said. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please be sure to drop this video a like, comment down below if you have anything to say, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out and lets you know when new vids comes out. And if you do want to catch me live, you can always check the description down below where there are links to the Twitch and Discord, where you can follow or join to get those notifications. But once more, thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.